Welcome back to the Cover My Uniqas. Today I'm going to be addressing something I have noticed within the black community pertaining to aesthetics. It's a thing I have noticed that amongst Uniqas who post videos wearing certain alternative styles, people always try to claim that they are trying to be white, just for wearing certain clothing, as if blackness only comes in one font. So today, I'm going to be addressing it, and maybe we'll just play a mini game at the end. Personally, I feel like there is a certain sense of hypocrisy when it comes to bold styles that are very normalized within the black community versus other styles that possess a similar amount of over-exaggeration but are deemed to be weird or even malign. Take the baddie aesthetic, which is a fashion style mainly characterized by its over-dramatic, exaggerated makeup with heavy false lashes, long silky human hair wigs in either jet black or vibrant colors, long decorated nails, as well as clothing made to conform to the shape of the body, or otherwise mature clothing styles. This way of dress is mostly the norm within the black community if someone wants to appear cool or fit in with certain beauty standards. This look is often promoted through pop culture with nearly every female rapper and black woman celebrity wearing it or at least incorporating certain elements of it within their styles. However, if we take a look at alternative styles like gyaru, it has similar elements. Like, take the over-exaggerated makeup, the long decorated nails, as well as certain styles like correct me if I'm wrong, but jejo gyaru, which is a sub-style focused on mature, lingerie-inspired clothing. Uniqas who are interested in J fashion may have an interest in this style and would adopt this way of dress because it may resonate with them more. Yet, the black community would often not appreciate this because the aesthetic is way too exaggerated and foreign even to them. Which is funny considering that the baddie aesthetic outside of the black community is often not the norm, but in fact it is viewed as an alternative way of dressing in within itself. It's because this aesthetic has all the visual hallmarks on how alternative aesthetics usually present, whether it be the over-exaggeration of makeup, loud clothing that is often bold and attention-grabbing, as well as the aesthetic being associated with a certain mindset or way of life. Black people within the black community wonder why people outside of it ogle and try to emulate their way of dress because they view it as a standard, when in fact people do that because it's a striking aesthetic that they fail to realize that it's not the norm. Like, let's be real for a teensy bit for a second. Heavy lashes for everyday beats as well as wearing extravagant neon-colored wigs isn't the norm, and that's okay. In fact, I love the over-the-top way of dressing. Rather, my issue lies in people who adopt this otherwise normalize this way of dress, but in the same breath bash other black women who wear alternative styles that possess a similar level of exaggeration because they view their way of dressing as a way to attain whiteness when it's often not the case. Hey, in fact, let's just I feel petty, so I want to do a minigame to prove my point! Welcome to this new minigame, Gyaru or Baddie, a game that I probably may not repeat, but basically in this game, I zoom in on a certain aspect of an image, and you have like 6 or 7, just kidding, 10 seconds to guess whether it's a Gyaru or a Baddie. And this game is basically meant to like point out how like similar this alternative style and the mainstream style of the black community is, yet they just hate one for some arbitrary reason. So we'll start now. Now let's start with this zoomed out picture of somebody's hair with their headpieces. Let's see, Gyaru or Baddie? If you answered Baddie, that's correct. Ding 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 ding! It's somebody on like it's actually somebody on the like the baddies like show on Zeus Network. So I don't know her name though, but like yeah, if you answered that correct, 1 point. Now for the second round, we are zoomed in on somebody's inky black wig. I think it's a body wave. And so start guessing. If you guessed Gyaru, then you are correct. This one's a bit harder, so if you guessed wrong, it's fine. I'm gonna throw you another curveball next in the next round though. So next one, we zoomed in on somebody's hat, and we have a bit of like their hair. I don't know, seems pretty like straightforward to me. So yeah, start guessing now. If you guess Gyaru, then I'm sorry, but that's Black China. That's Black China! I'm a bit too autistic for this, but yeah. So that's another baddie, so sorry. You get half a point? Maybe? I don't know, on to the next round. Oh, so the next two ones I'm gonna do is gonna be a bit hard, so prepare yourself. So right now we are zoomed in on somebody's nails and you have 10 seconds to guess. Start now. If you guess Gyaru, you're actually correct this time. Woo! 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 Yeah! Don't celebrate too fast yet. We still have one last one. So this last one, we are zoomed into another person's nails again. So choose wisely if there's a Gyaru or a baddie. And go. If you guess baddie, then you're correct, it's Cardi B. I knew that I had to choose Cardi B so to make it harder for y'all because let's be honest, if she were to be a Gyaru, she'd already have the nails to do it. Like just look. Anyways, that concludes this video. I wanted to do something a bit live after that video I was discussing Squid Kid. So so I did like a little mini game at the end, which is unique for me, but like I wanted to try something new. So anyways, hope you subscribe and keep that Uniqa magic alive. Bye.